Muteness can be due to physical causes, due to problems in organs intended or involved in phonation, such as throat, vocal cords, tongue, larynx, lungs, among others. In the world, there is an approximate of 70 million mute people. It is not easy to have this disease, since it implies not being able to communicate like everyone else and to have special treatment from other people. We think it is a complicated disease to endure, and this is why we decided to make our app based in this disability. With our application to the audience, what we want to reach is to the mute people and to some public places, like restaurants, shops, among others, who want to buy this product to support and facilitate the communication of the mute when they go to their establishment. This is the prototype for our social app. What we try to achieve with our project is to facilitate the communication of the mute people. Our prototype consists of this box and an app. With this box, we want to achieve a didactic, simple, and easy transport way to use our app. The box has 4 LEDs, which below each one shows a group of phrases which are general questions, greetings phrases, goodbye phrases, and phrases to thank. The function of our box is that depending on the phrase you need, you choose the color of the LED that has the group phrase you need, and later in your app you select the color. By the other side, our app consists of 5 screens. The first screen shows buttons with the color of the LEDs, so you can choose the one you want. Likewise, it has 2 buttons to connect and another to disconnect the Bluetooth. The next 4 screens are for each type of phrases. To use it, after selecting a color on the first screen, the app will take you to the next required screen, in which you will be able to see many phrases according to the chosen color. When choosing a phrase, you can listen to it and thus communicate with others. Also, in these last 4 screens, we have a button to return to the first screen. Going into more detail, first of all we have our Arduino. This is constituted by our Leonardo, a battery to make a didactic prototype and not having to have it connected to the computer. 4 LEDs for each group of phrases, the cables that make the LEDs light up, bringing the energy of Leonardo to them, and finally our Bluetooth. Adding more comfort to the buyer, we put 2 entries for the cable, one to the battery and the other to our Leonardo. In the programming, first of all, you can see where our LEDs are connected. Then, the 4 outputs called greetings, thanks, questions, and missing are our 4 LEDs. Then, the part of while serial is a part of the Bluetooth. The part of if serial available is the reading of the Bluetooth or is sent from App Inventor to Arduino. And finally, the last part consists on turning on the LEDs. This is our App Inventor. In the blocks of the first screen, we have 4 blocks that allow you, when you touch a certain button, to switch to its corresponding screen. Then we have 2 blocks for our Bluetooth, the first to connect it and the second one to disconnect it. Then, in the blocks of screens 2 to 5, we have the same pattern. The blocks on these screens simply allow you, when you touch a certain button, the phrase to listen. Also, these screens had a return button, which we can see here as button 1. This block, what it does is that when you touch the button 1, it returns to screen 1. Finally, our non-visible components from screen 2 to 5 are sound, and on screen 1 we have the most important non-visible components, the Bluetooth and the notifier. Finally, it is worth mentioning that for the design we added our horizontal arrangements, table arrangements, and labels. These labels were so that our app can be understood by means of keywords.
In the realization of this project, I learned several things, but mainly that just by learning a simple thing of programmation, you can create several things out of it. We can see that in our project and in our classmates' project, that we just needed to learn some codes and some little things, and we could create some amazing things.
The idea of this project was pretty cool for me because I think being mute is not simple. You feel really different and you need to learn a way to express yourself. I really respect people with this disability, and with this project I realized how, not in a simple way but not in a quite complicated way, You can make a product that can help society, uniting technology and physical things we know and can simple use them.
During this semester, and most of all, during the process of making our final project, I could see that learning the basic stuff of programmation can get us to do great things, such as an application that could help people with disabilities. And I think it's amazing how, with this kind of technology, we can make people's lives easier. And I like that a lot because we should make more conscious about how people with disabilities live, and that we should be grateful because of what we have.